So this is Guos's work. So overall, there is a contrast between cloud-shaped high mountains, and then you have a little bit of empty space, but he's very good at descriptive trees, and then things in the foreground, closer to people. There is like a tiny person. There are two more tiny people on the shore. You can have a very dark ink, colorful tree. So these are what Angyeon and his circle of friends were valuing as great paintings of their circle. So where did I want to go? This is a sort of a long painting. I have a better slide of Angyeon's work, so I'll explain a little bit more of it. So this is a dream journey to the peach blossom land by Angyeon. So let me come out of it. This card. And then we'll share with you a better slide. I have all the other poems written in my document. So hold on. We do some painting. It's here. Okay, I found it. So stop sharing. It's very hard to see. Yes. So I am going to get another slideshow. I have some details. Teaching. This is so. This is a slightly larger picture of a dream journey, but painting itself is not large. It's only 38 centimeters by 106 centimeter. So 3 feet, and then 1 feet, like a 3 feet. So it's not very large. But as I mentioned earlier, it should be looked like this, and then this is the peach blossom land. So this is the story. And can anybody wants to read it? Maybe Abigail can read it.
Okay. Once Pyun had a dream on the 20th night of the 4th month in 1447. He was suddenly with his friend Insu at the foot of a mountain range that gradually increases, creating rocky peaks. They saw many blossoming peaches but didn't know how to get there. They encountered a man wearing old torn clothing. He bowed down and told them to follow this path to the north and enter the valley, and you will see the peach blossom land. They hurried on their horses to find it. The journey was difficult because of the cliffs, inclines, thick forest, mist, and meandering streams. When they finally arrived, they were lonely and desolated in this fairy-like land. There were mountains on 4 sides like walls, and thick clouds which the peaches reflected through, giving a rosy color. There was thatched houses surrounded by bamboos. 2 more people appeared, Kyunghee and Pomong, who composed poems together with the prince. They enjoyed looking around and adjusted their shoes when suddenly they woke up. Prince Anpyeong asked himself, "It probably means that by nature I like secluded life, and in character I favor thinking of mountains and streams. I was accompanied by few followers because I am a close friend of these people." He asked Angyeon to paint it right away, and completed in 3 days after the dream occurred.
Yes, thank you, Abigail. Very well. So now we got the whole idea, right? So remembering this, and here what they are saying is Cheongbu and Pomong, these are Chinese Taoist immortals, like a Taoist immortals. So that's why I'm telling you that this is a dream, because they were living all the way 2nd century BCE or even slightly earlier. And obviously Prince Angyeon of the 15th century cannot meet them in person. That's why it's the dream. But it's important that his wish was accomplished. He went to the Peach Blossom Land. He was almost the equal level of Cheongbu and Pomong. That's why what did they do? They composed poems together, right? It's a collaboration. You met Alexander McQueen in your dream, and then you designed the clothes together, right? It's like that kind of prestigious and unusual event. But it was a dream. So remembering this, and let's go back here. So do you see those components of high cliffs? And that's why the Peach Blossom Land is secluded all the way from there. Right? You have to go through the streams, over the mountains, precarious, and you come down and go through the path, and then again you go all the way here, and then you land on the Peach Blossom Land. And as it said, what is it? Like four sides, like walls and thick clouds. So you have four side walls. I don't really see the clouds, but you will get the idea. It was high up on the mountain, right? It's very different from these low villages. It's high up in the middle of the mountains. So it's very difficult to get there. But is this at the National Museum of Korea? No, it is not. Where is it? Henry University Library in Japan. How come is this painting associated with the royal family? Prince Angyeon ended up being in Japan. It was lost during the Imjin War, again in the 16th century, and then somehow it was kept in Japan after that invasion. So here there is a little bit more comment. So instead of me saying it, who wants to read this? Did Emily come? So 27, maybe she cannot come. Okay, Paulette, can you read it?
Peach Blossom Land appears as a utopia and a fairy-like land where only immortals can live, and its landscape is noticeably different from the dimension of reality. And Pyun, its explanation states that it's a hidden paradise inside of the mountains, and it's also a desire world for busy scholars and people in general that will want to live in a place like that because it's a peaceful rural life compared to busy, hectic, and stressful lifestyle. During the time, Prince Empyong was also having a political conflict with his older brother, which is maybe the reason he dreamt this to escape reality and go to a peaceful land. There's a contrast between the real world and the Peach Blossom Land from the bird's eye view that Angyeon had painted for the scenery. The ordinary world has the low mountain range to the left that has rounded smooth peaks, and there are forest slopes and light mist around the base. They illustrated by congregated brush strokes, and the Peach Blossom Land takes majority of the composition, and the mountain ranges gradually increase, having a layer and layers of peaks, enclosing the Peach Blossom Land. Mist floats around the base, and is also a calm stream. There is hints of pink and green from blossom trees. Also, there's no human or animal present in the painting, almost like there's no sound. Thus, it's suggested that it's a place for immortals.
Do you understand this? Do you have any questions? So
well, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, thank you, Paulette. So this is like a Taoist paradise. Taoist paradise. We didn't study Taoism very much in Three Kingdoms or unified Shilla dynasty, but Taoism is sort of a unity, harmonious unity with the nature. Confucianism is a little rigid. It's all about rational reason, this world, and your obligations, responsibilities. But Taoism is almost like don't say this in your exam. I mean, I don't want you to say Taoism is a hippie culture of the Joseon Dynasty. It's not. But if I make a comparison, it's more like going to camping, or people enjoy outdoor activities. Like you need a hobby, right, to decompress, right? Those kind of sentiment or movement. So he was very influenced by the Taoism. This is sort of relief or political tensions. Here briefly, like he fought 1447, he especially had a very difficult time with his older brother, meaning the second son of King Sejong, who became the Sejo. So shortly after, Prince Angyeon was killed by his older brother, and his second son of King Sejong, who will become Sejo, he also ordered to kill almost all the scholars who participated in this gathering.